Don't you just love buying some nice, slim, little piece of electronic goodness and then you got to wrap in a whole big old case to protect it? Why do we buy slim things and then put them in cases? I don't know, but we do it all the time, and that's what we're talking about today. Today we're taking a look at the Poetic case for the Nexus 10. This is reviewed. So this is the case. It's made by Poetic. This one in particular is for the Nexus 10. I'm not sure if this company makes them for other tablets as well. I would assume that they do. But this is for the Nexus 10. Nexus 10 is pretty new to the market, so there are actually a handful of vendors already selling tablet cases for them. But this one is sort of, I'm going to say, inspired by the Apple smart covers. You'll see it is because it flips out in the same sort of accordion style, and it uses the same magnet. So when you close it, it shuts it off or puts it to sleep, and then when you open it up, it fires right up. I'm sure Apple's lawyers are drawing up the paperwork as we speak. It works well. The magnets are all where they should be. It holds securely. The door stays closed. Unlike the smart covers, this one, the smart cover just connects with magnets to one side, so it leaves the back exposed. The downside is your back is exposed, so it could get scratched. The plus side is those leave your tablet much thinner. This one's a full body case, so it's a little bit more thick, but also offers better protection. So it just kind of depends what you're looking for. Overall, though, even once it's actually in there, it's still not terribly thick. You're still got a reasonable size. All of the buttons and everything here, you've got the power, volume. Here you have charging and a headphone, HDMI. All your cable, all your ports and everything you need to access is still available with the case on, even the plug on the bottom, which is still, as of yet, unused by this tablet. Hopefully someday they figure out something to do with that. You know, you can flip it around and then either use it, you know, just have the cover tucked in the back, or like the Apple cover, you can fold it over and then it will stand up on a desk, and you can stand up like that way, or if you're typing, you can set it down like this on the table surface and type away. Even though it looks like it should be working like the smart cover, the design is kind of still lacking because the iPad case folds over one more time than this. And that actually makes a difference, because with this one, so when you fold it over, there's nothing, it's not held. With the iPad one, there was one more flap that tucked inside, so it held itself with its own magnets, which is actually really convenient. But this does not. It's always just kind of flopping around, and sometimes when you're putting in this orientation, it's a little bit tricky, because if it's not quite, depending on the surface and the angle that the tablet is sitting on, it starts, you know, just kind of doesn't really want to stay in there. In this, the more vertical orientation, you don't really have any problems. I think this is probably the best orientation as far as what it was designed to do. So that way it kind of works. But overall, I still, in the hinge design, I still prefer the smart cover from the iPad. The front and back appear to be, I'm going to go on a limb and say it's fake leather, because I don't think for this price it would be real leather. But it still looks nice. It feels nice. It feels leather-esque, so I don't have any issues with how it feels and stuff. You can get this in a variety of colors. This one is obviously in white. The inside of it, you've got sort of a felt kind of a material, so, you know, in theory, that would kind of wipe the screen off when it's closed. That also does not work as well as the iPad smart cover does. The smart cover, I remember, you know, that one actually, when I would open it up, you could actually tell that the screen was actually a little bit cleaner just from the movement of the cover on it, just from being in your bag or whatever and stuff. This one, not so much. The other slight issue I have with this is that with the smart cover, because it's just attached magnetically to one side, if I don't want to use it, if I'm just at home, I don't need a case on it. I only want the case when I'm going out. So if I just want to hold it, I don't want this, you know, case just kind of flopping around and everything. You just pull it off. It's just magnetic, you know. With this, the case sits inside of this whole, you know, holder, so it's kind of tricky to get it in and out. It's very tight, so that's good because it won't accidentally fall out and it's holding it very secure, but it makes it not ideal for just casually putting it in and out and stuff like that. It's kind of a pain. You sort of have to pry the corners back. There it goes. And then once you get the first one off, the other ones, there it goes. And then the other ones come off, and then that's how it comes out. So I would have liked to have seen an easier and faster way, because I do like to take it in and out, because a lot of times if I'm home, I just want to take the case off. I don't need it in the case. I'm at home. Nothing's going to happen to it. And I prefer to use it, you know, just naked as it is. You can see that the inside has the same, this is the back, where the back of the tablet would be, and this has the same sort of felt material. It also has the cutouts right here for where the camera is, because everybody loves to walk around taking pictures with their tablet. That's like what all the cool kids do. I don't know why they even still have cameras on them. Why do that? That makes no sense. So that's it. Overall, I would say it's pretty good. I think it's on Amazon. This is probably going for about 20 bucks, maybe 15 bucks, somewhere in that range. So at that price, it's a pretty good deal. It's not an earth-shattering tablet case, but it's good. It definitely does the job. Like I said, I would have liked to have seen a slightly better design on the lid, and I would like to have been able to get it in and out of the case a little bit more conveniently. But those are minor gripes, and you may not have a problem with the lid, and you may never want to take it out. So if that's how you are, then I'm not judging you. You're fine like that. Just love yourself. I don't know. That's it. This has been the Poetic case for the Nexus 10. Thanks for checking this out. You can find all of our videos youtube.com/reviewed or on the net at reviewed.com. Thanks. We'll see you next time.